Retro Red here, coming at you with another pickups video. Today is April 18th, 2015. Today is all the flea market stuff I got today and the flea market stuff I got yesterday. First, I'm going to go over stuff I got yesterday at this one little flea market. It's not really a flea market, it's more of a in-house thing that they have like every Friday and Saturday. I picked up Super Street Fighter 2, Uncharted 3, and Sonic Battle 2. It was one of those things where the guy only wanted to sell it as all three. I really only wanted Sonic Battle 2, but for 15 bucks for all three of them, I couldn't really complain about the price. And the other one is from my buddy's table. I know him very well. Unfortunately, when I saw this, Super Smash Bros., I said I'm definitely picking that up because they usually charge me like 30-40 bucks for it. And this is an easy trader / this game retails for around 60 bucks. But I opened it up and he goes, yeah, someone stole it from me earlier today. So naturally I bundled it in with the Game Shark Game Boy Advance SP. If you guys don't know about this, I'm going to show you the model it is. Because this is the one that you want to be on the lookout for. Looks like that. This retails for around like $60. This one is 100% complete. It's got the cords, the cables, the CD. He wanted 20 for this, and he wanted 15 for this. So I told him 25, and he said, all right, no problem. So I paid 25 for that. Before we get into the flea market grabs, this week's question is going to be, if you found a system complete in box at a flea market, but it's a system you don't really collect for, would you keep it? Put that in the comments down below, or you could just say bugaboo or whatever you want in the comments down below. For the contest, 50 subscribers, not 50 subscribers, I'm sorry, 50 thumbs up gets you 3 mystery games. Under 50 will get you just 1 mystery game. All you have to do is leave a comment down below, thumbs up the video, and be subscribed to my channel. The drawing for this week's last week's giveaway will be done at the end of this video, just because I have to put it into the video. I'm going to make the drawing a little bit easier on myself. As soon as you leave a comment, I'm going to give you a number. And that following week, I'm just going to draw from the number, and that'll be who the winner is, rather than typing out everybody's names, putting it in the little thing, because I want to show you guys that I'm fair and I'm not just cherry picking a name for a YouTube channel I know. So that's what I'm going to do from now on. It doesn't matter where you are in the country or if you're in the world, it doesn't matter. I'll ship it out to you if you win. So we're going to go start with the flea market stuff today. Today I got up extremely early, drove out, went to as many sales as I possibly could, came home, picked up my wife, and then we all went out again trying to find some stuff. The first thing I grabbed, I'm going to try to do this in the order I grabbed it. First thing I grabbed here was this giant bundle here. He wanted, it's a couple systems and games, he wanted a 60 bucks a Nintendo, and then he wanted $5 a piece on the games. So I just said, would you take 100, and I did 134 for everything, only because I later saw these manuals and stuff that I paid $4 for. So 134 bucks for what you're about to see. Got this carrying case here. It's actually an official Nintendo one. You got Tecmo Bowl, Trick Shooting, Double Dragon 2, Fester's Quest, Wheel of Fortune Jr., WrestleMania, Mario Duck Hunt, Super Pitfall, Metal Gear, Play Action Football, and Legacy Wizard. That was in this case here. Ghosts and Goblins, Super C, Zelda, and Commando. A Game Genie that's chewed up, that was a throw-in. But the cool part about that is you rarely find the manuals, so that's really cool. All these types of manuals and paperwork for all the stuff. For Super Nintendo, I grabbed Jim Power, The Lost Dimensions in 3D, Super Winged Krusty's Funhouse, Donkey Kong Country, GoldenEye, 2 NESs, Max, I'm sorry, Advantage. There's a Max in here. Power pad. 2 official power bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 official controllers. 2 official RFs. And a Max that I told you about. Next sale I went to, I had to wait for these people to set up. As soon as he took this out of the car, I asked how much. He told me $10 because it was yellow light. That is a complete in box minus the controller, PlayStation 340 gig. The box has all the inserts and everything, so my 60 gig will be able to be complete minus the paperwork, because the paperwork I don't think is going to match the 2, but if it does match, then mine's 100% complete. So I paid $10 for that. I asked him if he had any other video game stuff, and he goes, yes, I do. So he takes out this giant trash bag. And when I tell you it's a giant trash bag, it's a giant trash bag. In the trash bag was a PlayStation 1, which we really don't care about. Cables for the PlayStation 1 and GameCube. PlayStation 2 controller, power brick for the 360. 360 audio video cables. 2 generic controllers for PlayStation, don't really care about those. A DualShock 1, a 360 controller. A binder full of loose CDs, Pro Pinball, Mortal Kombat 4. Now some of these games were destroyed. Wii Sports, Spyro, Year of the Dragon, Grind Session, Twisted Metal 2, Rayman, Rush, Jack 3, Haunted Mansion, Tekken 3, Primal, NBA Street Volume 2. I usually don't sell sports games, but I like the Street series. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, The Getaway, Dance Dance Extreme, Omnimusha 2, Mortal Kombat Force, Tony Hawk 2, Namco 1. He told me the games were $2 a piece, and I only picked out a few. Also, DC Online Universe, a memory card, Enter the Matrix, Budokai 2, Metal Gear Sons of Liberty, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 3, Gran Turismo 3, The Sims, Midnight Club, The Warrior, busted, empty, depressing, SmackDown 08, Tony Hawk 3. So he originally told me $2 a piece on the games. I basically only wanted the 360 controller, the 360 cables, the 2 official PlayStation controllers, and about 3 games out of here, the 2 Wii Sports, Spyro, and Mortal Kombat. And then I don't even think I wanted anything but the Budokai, and I was going to offer him, $10. He told me $28 and I could take all of it. So naturally, I did the math in my head. I'm like, yeah, $28 works. So I gave him the $28 and I left with the quickness. Went to my next sale, which is right here. Guy setting up, he's throwing tools down, throwing more tools down, and he's throwing some old radio flyer wagons down. And someone's asking how much those are, and the guy's like 150, 75, and like $50. So he's charging all these crazy prices. And then I see out of the corner of my eye this. Ask him how much, he tells me 50. I look at it, and realistically, it's worth about 50, maybe even $60. But this is the reason why I asked the question. I asked him to take 35. I was hoping he'd say no, and I would just walk away. He said sure. It is an Atari 2600 Junior in the box. It is 100% complete. I mean, everything's in there, nice and beautiful. The only issue is the one box side right here has got some damage, so the flap opens up. So I paid him the $35 because the condition is there. The next sale I went to, which I didn't bring the game for sake of argument. I'm looking through all these CDs and everything, and it's a father and son. The kid's maybe like 7, and the daughter's like 5. All the boxes are priced. There are $3 a piece, $4, $5. So in this one box, there was one game. It was priced at $4. I asked the father if he would take 3, only because the game's worth about $8, $9. And the son goes, "You have to ask my son." And I'm like, "Okay, this is gonna be a no-brainer." So I asked him. I said, "3? Would you take 3?" And he goes, "How about 3.5?" He didn't say 350. He said 3.5. And I'm telling you, this kid's like 7, 8 years old max. So I paid the 3.5 just for the sheer fact that the kid was awesome. And that was Gauntlet Legends. This is my personal copy. The other copy must be in my car somewhere. So I drive to the next sale, and the next sale was the last sale that I got stuff, and then we drove around for another 4 hours. Actually, no, I'm sorry, because we went back to the other flea market later, me and my wife, and that's where I got that right there. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I go to the sale, and I ask the guy, how much is the video game stuff? And he goes, "It's not my table, but it's my buddy's. Let me give him a call." And he wasn't even there. He left. He went to Wawa to get a coffee. He calls the guy, and he just can't get him on the phone. He goes, "Let me ask you a question. How much would you pay for everything?" I was like, $15. He goes, "Okay, well, I'm going to get a hold of him. If I don't get a hold of him, $15 is fine. But if I get a hold of him and he tells me it's cheaper, then it'll be cheaper." He gets a hold of the guy, and the guy tells him $10 for everything. So the guy goes, "Yeah, he told me $10. So I gave him $10, and I left. I thought that was pretty cool, pretty nice of the guy. Game Boy Color with the back. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan, Super Mario Land, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. This one is the Justice for All. Grand Theft Auto Collector's Edition. It's missing GTA 2, and it's missing the maps for the GTAs. So it's semi-complete. 2 loose games, Cool Borders 4 and Frogger. FIFA 01. Nuclear Strike. Namco 3. Tomb Raider 2. I've never seen this game, and yet I got it 2 weeks in a row. Mort the Chicken. Spice World. Rugrats. This is Search for Riptar. Crash Warped. Wii Fit. And Deca Sports for the 360 Connect. This is the Freedom one. Amazing deal for $10. The Game Boy Color had batteries in it, so it was easy to test it right there on the spot. Everything works great. So by now, me and the wife are getting a little tired, and we're getting ready to get something in. And she goes, "Why don't we go to the other back to the other flea market?" So we go back to the other flea market, and here's what I was able to find. I go to my dealer guy, who wasn't set up by the time I left. Where'd I put it? Okay. I ask him how much this is, and he goes, "I don't have the power supply for it, and I haven't tested it. So give me $10. It's a white DS Lite with a Hello Kitty on it, and it works. It works perfectly. I have a spare charger." And then he told me $5 for the memory card, and I told him there's no way I'd pay you $5 for a memory card. He said, "How much?" I said, "I'll give you $1." So $11 for both. Good deal. And the last grab I did, on the way out, I was not going to ask how much this was, just for the simple fact that it was filthy, dirty, disgusting. But it had all the cables and controllers, and it was, I just felt like the price would be cheap because the tables next to it were $1 table and another one was $2 table. Asked how much, and the guy said $20, and then someone else out of the corner goes, "No, it's not 20. It's 11 o'clock. It's time to move on. We're $10. Like I said, look, it's filthy dirty, but if it works, Spick and Span will work wonders on it. Power supply official. Controller with no battery cover, nunchuck that was chewed by a dog, official cables, so that's amazing. Guys, stay tuned for the winner of this week's flea market video. Thanks for watching, and as always, put the comments down below. 50 subscribers get you 3 random games. I'm going to do these drawings every time I get a flea market grab. Thanks for watching. Retro Ride here. Today is April 19th, 2015. I'm going to go over all the stuff I got today and do the contest drawing. The first grab I got today was a nice little bundle deal. It wound up costing me $130 for everything. The main reason why I did it is very simple. I'm going to wind up being able to get the Super Nintendo Mini with 1 controller, audio video cables, power brick and a second controller. I'm going to wind up getting that for free. And this for free just by dropping everything else off to somebody I know, the NES Vantage controller. So those are going to my collection. I needed the mini to go in the Zelda box, and I just need the insert for the styrofoam, the mini manual, and the Zelda cartridge, which I'll find for Super Nintendo. The other stuff that I'm going to be selling to pay for that stuff: Mario Party 7 complete, Star Fox 64, Ocarina of Time, Banjo-Tooie, regular gray, blue, gray, and a 251 black GameCube memory card. So like I said, it was $130 for the lot. I literally just have to drop this off to somebody I know that buys games, and I'll get the $130 exactly back. And then I get to keep the mini. Actually, I'm only going to be able to keep one controller, and I'll keep the NES Advantage system, so that was a good deal. The next deal I got, I bought it just because for $1, why not? It is the World of Warcraft Reign of Chaos Collector's Edition. Everything is 100% inside here except for the game discs. Even the DVD is still sealed. It's in excellent condition. I figured that's, $1. I really can't go wrong. I find the CD, and then I got a collector's edition World of Warcraft, which retails for around $30. Then walked around a little more, and then I saw a guy emptying out tools, and then all of a sudden he pulled out cords. And whenever I see someone pull out cords, I always go and look, because you never know what you're going to find. I found the Rock Band drums dongle and the guitar dongle. If anybody knows about these are very expensive. If you're buying a Rock Band kit, even some of the guitars are expensive, but the dongles are the most expensive things. It sounds like they both will work, so I'll test those later. They were $2 a piece. Why not? I think they still sell for like $15-20 each. The next is 2 360 controllers. This one, which I thought was pretty sweet, the Halo 4 limited edition controller, and then just a normal black one. $5 for the pair. The next went to a guy. He was taking out a bunch of stuff. He had a stack of games. I looked through the games, asked how much for the games. They were $3 a piece. I was only able to find one that would work for me, and that was Star Wars Battlefront. 100% complete. And then I asked how much the controllers were. He said $3 a piece. So I said, would you do 4 for $10 and throw in a memory card? He said, sure. Only reason why is because these controllers are super clean. I really don't see the white PS1 controllers in this clean of condition. A clean black one, which 3 official ones are awesome. A Logitech wireless PS2 controller with the receiver, which is worth way more than $10. And then a black GameCube memory card. This is the 1019 memory card. So that was a great deal. And then my final deal of the day at that flea market before I stopped at a garage sale was I picked up this entire box of empty cases. I'll let you see the price. It's 1 cent each. She literally gave it to me for free because I bought Lord of the Rings Middle of the Earth 2. This is 100% complete for the PC. She charged me $10 for it. It's in excellent condition. Again, this retails for around like $40-50. And the empty cases, when you sell a disc-only game or replacement cases, those are awesome. So then I was driving home and I saw a garage sale sign. I stopped. I asked how much a PS2 bundle lot was, and he wanted way too much money for it. So I asked how much the games were individually. He said only $2 a piece. So for $7 total, I got these 2 Beavis and Butthead large dolls with their original tags. Don't know anything about them, but I figured why not. Crash Bash for the PlayStation 1, and then Theme Park. So that was everything I found at the garage sales and flea markets. Very pleased to almost complete my Super Nintendo Mini. Just need 2 more pieces, and then that'll be complete. Now it's time for the drawing. Like I said, to leave a comment down below. That will enter you into the drawing. Thumbs up the video if we hit 50 thumbs ups before Saturday night. That's the end of the time for you can enter the contest. You will be I'll do 3 games instead of 1. So I got all the names in here, and the winner of the contest is, and message me down below. Send me a private message on here with your information or on Facebook, and the winner is Round 2 Gaming Channel. Round 2 Gaming Channel. Send me your information. I'll send you your random game. Guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.